All right, welcome to Grease Monkey Radio. I'm hoping this thing works. Well, it's 12:19 p.m. It's Monday, September 29th, 2025. Yeah, I don't know. I can't tell if it's picking up any sound or not, but I got the mic. I got the mic set here. Okay. Well, I just want to make a short video here from Grease Monkey Radio. Head on outside here for a moment. Hi, Gray. How you doing, buddy? It's really bright today. It's very sunny. It's kind of warm, and yeah, it looks like the groundhogs had a treat. Gotta be careful. I don't put that much food out here in the morning because them groundhogs come up here, man. They just pig out. Got to them. I got Mama Groundhog and got the daughter, so that means we're gonna have a bunch of babies. Hi, guys. Oh, how's all my babies? There's my little tiny. Yeah, little tiny. She's gonna probably come in the house. Yeah, come over here a little ways because the sun is just terrible. Well, I'm not gonna do any editing on this, but yeah, we're missing two boys. Yeah, this month, September 14th, about 1:30 in the afternoon, a car ran over Rooster. And a few days later, on the 26th, Wiskers was coming across the street. He was coming nice and slow and got ran over. So we lost both of them. So I buried him out back. I think I may have said something already about Rooster on a previous video. I don't remember, but yeah, it's really sad. Rooster, I know he was running wild, but Wiskers, I didn't expect that. That was a shock. He was such a good little boy. Yep. Wiskers loved this little baby girl there, the tiger one on the left. And Rooster, he played with these two here, the two boys. That one there, she's a bit wild. Yeah, she's a lot like her mom, and she's a bit wild. Gray's a good boy, ain't you, Gray? He takes care of everybody the best he can, but you can't control the boys, We haven't been able to get them in to get them neutered, so it's not the driver's fault. Although I would appreciate it if the people around here would pay more attention instead of monkeying around on their cell phones and doing 10, 15 mile an hour above the speed zone. They can't react. There's no time to respond when they're going that fast. They fly up on our rear ends down this road all the time. The speed limit's 25, and they're flying up here all the time on our rear ends, acting like they want to pass us or some stupid thing. You got these young ones that's got these stupid cars. Everybody's got to be in competition to the teens, Mitsubishi and whatever the other cars are, Toyota, and there's another one. So Chevy's got to come out with, they had to come out with them, whatever. Junk. Absolute junk. That's all they got to say about them. They're junk. There's baby. Hi, baby Tiny. How you doing, Tiny? Yeah, so anyways, I'm going to make sure I got this mic in a good spot because it's really hard for me to handle this kind of stuff. It's really super small, and I know it's going to make noise. All right, I just wanted to let you guys know, man, we lost two of our boys. Yeah, we're waiting. The wife and I's got to make a decision of which one of these guys we're going to keep because we only got 5 inside now. We lost back in October of 24. We lost Zumi. Zumi died. She had tumors, fibrotic tumors. and they just zapped all of her energy and everything. Had one surgery after 10 years, and then she lived for another 2 years. Blocked off her esophagus. She couldn't eat no more, and she couldn't drink no more. And after about 2 days of her just laying down, that was it. I took her in. We took her into the bed, and that was it. We had to put her down. And in November of last year, we lost Princess. I don't know what exactly happened. I think she had some kidney issues, but she broke a tooth, and everything went downhill then when we took her into the vet. The vet said the numbers in her kidneys are way off, and I didn't understand because I already told him that she's not eating. She won't eat nothing. Well, I understand you couldn't do any surgery right then until that we could get her kidney numbers back up. Well, that was not going to happen. So we ended up with an $80 bag of hard food that only one or two of the cats can eat, or will eat. Sarge likes it. The rest of them, they won't eat it. Only Sarge will eat it. So we give him a little bit every now and then, but I tried to feed Princess soft food, pate. We only give Friskies, Purina, and she was eating it a little bit, but she just wasn't feeling good, so she just quit eating it. I even tried to pick her up and put her in an area where Toby wouldn't bother, because Toby's always trying to get to it, and she just wouldn't eat it, and she'd fight me. She was an outside cat, but she'd fight me, and that part of her didn't change from when we brought her indoors. She became a very, very good, passionate cat. I mean, just a loving cat. She'd always come up to me every morning, want me to rub her, and I'd rub her belly, and I'd comb her. I combed her all out, man, and she just loved that. And but after that took place, it was just downhill from there, so we had to put her down. And then Benji died. Benji died December 17th, which happens to be my mom's birthday. But, a day is a day, so we don't get caught up in that. But, excuse me, Benji died, and he was an outside cat. There's no way I could bring him in, because Sarge had already gone after him 2-3 times, and I didn't want him to get hurt. He never hurt him, but I didn't want him to get hurt. And there's just no way with that going on. I couldn't bring him in. But I tried feeding him. I was feeding him every day. But pate, his favorite, soft food, and he'd eat a half a can, and then he'd wander around between the garage and the basement for a while, and then he'd come back up and he'd want more. So I give him a little bit more, and by the end of the day, he'd already ate a whole can. And he wasn't having any problem for a long time, but then he started getting sick, and he was gone for about 4 days. We couldn't find him, and he came back, and he never recovered after that. He would eat something, he'd throw it up. He got so skinny. He had that FIV. He got so skinny. He couldn't hold food down. Then he couldn't hold water down. And he dehydrated, and he just kept going downhill. And he passed away between 4:30 and 5 o'clock in the morning. I buried Benji, Rooster, and Wiskers out back of the house here. I did not want to take them in, and for the vet, because they got the incinerator, and they say it's the safe and the best way. No, I wanted to bury them out here. This is where those guys love to be, so I buried them out here. I still got to make a marker for Wiskers. I figured I'd wait a few days, let the ground settle a little bit, level it out, tamp it down real good, level it out, and then I'll make him a marker and put his name on it. Yeah, it's a beautiful day today. Yeah, I feel sorry. All the animal lovers that have lost their pets, it's hard. It's really hard. It takes a while to get over that. And you always remember. You never forget. You always remember. And each time you remember it, it gets easier as you go. Yeah, we've lost quite a few. These guys out here doing good, but like I said, we have to make a decision. Mama Brenda wants to keep this one. Little tiny. She wants to keep this one. And I'm wanting to keep the little one right there on the left. These boys here are real good boys. I think they're boys. I know this one here is a boy. I don't know about this one. So I figured, I look at this one, I know that's a girl. And I look at this one, I know that's a girl. I look at this one, I'm not sure, so I know that's a boy. That's how one of the techs at the vet told me. Well, if you're not sure, it's probably a boy. Yeah, we'll get them taken down to Marion. Take them down to Marion and take them to Homeless to Home Rescue, Animal Rescue, and Pet Sanctuary. That's where we take them. Because we know that unless they have some kind of irreversible health condition, they will not put them down. We were taking them to Upper Sandusky, and I found out they're, it just bothered me so much that they're, euthanizing 98% or what. I don't know what the percentage is up there. It's high because there's just so many of them. They get thousands and thousands of cats and dogs every month. There's just no way. I don't know. You'd have to do some kind of a national or international adoption thing or something like that. And who's going to run that? I don't know, man. Maybe Trump will come out with some way. They could run one. Get one of his nephews and nieces or somebody to run, an international adoption agency. Yeah, run by we the people. Yeah, man. So people want to adopt. People love animals. They love to make them their pets. Farmers need animals. They need cats. Farmers need cats. Yeah, they need somebody out there to post themselves up to take out the coyotes too, and the rogue type critters. Very aggressive, territorial, and they just take everything out that they can get in their jaws. So yeah. Well, there's a lot of solutions. Government always tries to overregulate everything, so you can't finalize any solutions because they don't want you to. We don't care. We don't care, man. We the people. This is republic. This is the republic. Yeah, that's it. Back to the republic. Back to constitutional law, which is called common law. I once asked an attorney that. I said, "What exactly is common law?" And he said, "Well, that's a common law. That's the decisions that are making the courts." And I said, "No, no, that's not it. Nope." Tomatoes are still growing, but they're not turning red much. All right, I don't want to go too long over here. I'm already about 13 minutes, almost 14 minutes, so I figure 15 minutes and I'll be done. Neighbor's dogs are over there. They got a new one. They got a little dog, and the small dog is the one that's barking. That was a little noisy. But I got to thinking, man, these guys driving up down these roads, these streets, running over people's pets and stuff, man, running over the cats and dogs. There's dogs out here. And if one of these guys' dogs, man, got out and somebody ran that dog over, you talking about oh my goodness. Yeah, the neighbors, they saw it on their camera, but their car was blocking it when it happened, so you couldn't see the actual incident. But Whiskers was just walking. He was just walking to go across the street. And two of them young people, man, one after the other, and I don't know which one hit it, but he was dead after that. He was gone. It's terrible. Yeah. Yep. Some of us can think. Some of us can reason. Some of us know what an IQ is. Many don't. That's sad. All right, man, this is Grease Monkey Radio. Told you my story today. My sad story, my sad news. But let's keep our eyes up, man. Keep looking up to the heavens. Keep our minds on Christ. Follow Jesus. Do the right thing and pray. Always pray. Praying in the Spirit, praying in the Holy Ghost. God will give you the wisdom, the understanding, and the knowledge so that you can know what to do and where to go. He will guide your steps. Don't forget that. All right, God loves you. We love you. Grease Monkey out.